What's going on, y'all? This is Rich Latta here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a beat breakdown for Sw3rve The Realest's new song, Grown Man Cry, myself on the beat, and we're going to walk you through how I hooked it up and all that, so stay tuned. So this song right here is called Grown Man Cry, myself on the beat. This is a song that is off of Sw3rve's upcoming project, his first solo album. So anytime you want to, step out there on your own as an artist, you want to, really present yourself the right way. And I think the production's a real big part of that. I'm not really even sure what Sw3rve was listening to when he had kind of told me about what he was looking for in the beat, and I hooked this beat up as and just hope that he kind of liked it. When I made it myself, I was just like, it kind of feels like really wavy, but I didn't really know if it was something that would just blow his mind, and turns out it did. So when I started hooking it up, it was all original stuff. There was no samples in this beat. So without further ado, we're gonna get right to the grid. Alrighty, so we got the grid here right next to us, and this track is at 136 beats per minute. I started it based on this sound out of the Xpand. All this stuff is out of Xpand 2, and just my own kind of drums that I've acquired over the years. So this is what we started with. And this, it sounds like it's like an underwater type sound. All this is just, if you play up and down the keyboard, it's at every different pitch. But that's kind of what I, worked with and built the whole foundation of the beat around this. So the next thing that I put in was this like little pad. So let's go back to the very beginning. And the crazy thing is that I actually stuck with that sound because I thought that sound sounded a little amateurish. I thought it wasn't, up to, when I was hearing it in my head, it wasn't sounding like, it wasn't coming back to me the way I envisioned it. But I was like, I'm gonna just go with it anyway. This is what I got for it. And this one was pretty much built to supplement that main kind of portion, and I knew I'd be able to bring that in as a change of pace on the beat. So the cool one right here, of course, is our little bells. Sw3rve's a big fan of these. I'd say these are the same bells I think I used on a song called Slow that I produced for him and Montezi. So this is what those bells sound like. It's almost like it's a lullaby sound, like you open one of those things and it all opens up, but this just kind of ties it all together. So when we put those sounds, this is what we got. So I was kind of, when we started working on this track, it was more of a thing like, yo, we want some kind of live feeling drums. Like I didn't want to do like your standard kind of like 808 style drums with the stuff that sounds like it came out of a keyboard. Essentially, I want to stay away from that, and in order to do that, I went through my large bank of sounds and started just like pulling different stuff out there I thought sounded good. Like shout out to Curtis King. He has a lot of good live stuff as far as your drum sounds. And this is like the drum pattern I came up with, and then listening to it, it's almost like I'm in a jazz, like if this was jazz, I feel like, and it was time for the drummer solo, this is what they could do. Let's go through the sounds individually. So we got our strong snare right there. Nice two-step hi-hat pattern, real hats. that was to throw you off a little bit. Those two different rhythms just sound cool together, I think. So that's like a little roll. Then we got these tambourines that come in. Like that's the sauce right there. And then of course our kicks. So from there, I knew I couldn't go with like an 808 or anything, right? So luckily I have, a pretty cool bass sound that I like that can emulate what I would feel like a real bass player would sound like. So this is the bass that I ended up putting along with the kicks. So when you play it together, that bass line almost takes over the song almost. So without any further ado, this is the beat for Grown Man Cry. Shouts out to Sw3rve. Real groovy, real jazzy. And that's how we break into the verse. I like to break it down like that. And that's how I put together Grown Man Cry. Make sure y'all check it out. There's a card right there. I'm going to link it at the end of the video. So make sure y'all show love and run that up. Peace.